Hello, ladies over 40. How you doing? Would you like to fight the middle-age spread? If you haven't got it yet, then you can definitely avoid it. And if you have, well, then you can definitely ditch it. So what is this middle-age spread all about? And why do so many women suffer with it? And it just feels like you get it overnight and then it's just so hard to get rid of it. Well, unfortunately, as we age, we become more resistant to the glucose we eat in our foods and we become insulin resistant. But at the same time, we have higher cortisol levels and our thyroid function slows down, and our thyroid is responsible for our metabolism. So it can be a few different things that are happening in our life, and with high stress levels, then you will have more weight gain around the midriff. As you age, it just becomes more inevitable. And if you've spent a lifetime not looking after yourself because you've had family and work to do and everything's all been too hard for you, then this will be the time that it catches up with you now. So what you can do to actually help conquer it is, firstly, and sadly for some people, is to cut the carbohydrate foods and cut out the sugar. Now these foods will include bread, rice, pasta, biscuits, cakes, even if you're looking at rice biscuits and things like that. Try and ditch the wheat, go for wheat free, and reduce your carbohydrates, which are simple carbohydrates, as the ones I've just mentioned, to 1 to 2 serves a day, and make them equivalent to only 30 grams per serving. So this is equivalent to, say if you're going to have wheat-free bread, 2 slices of bread in 1 serving is equivalent to 30 grams. And if you reduce them to twice a day, and then you cut all your other sugar, like in cakes and biscuits, and if you're having that chocolate or those sneaky wines after work, or you have sugar in your coffees, then try and ditch all of that as much as you can. Or just save it till the weekend and have a few if you must, if it's really hard to control, or you're looking forward to having those coffees out with your friends or having a wine or two, because this will make a huge difference. And when we have too much of the sugar going in, our body becomes more resistant to the hormone insulin, and insulin's the hormone that unlocks the glucose from your food. So it will just make your situation worse as you age, unfortunately, and you'll get more and more of that middle-age spread. So try and reduce those carbohydrate foods. And something I really love adding to your diet, which is pretty easy, is having apple cider vinegar. And I'm talking about the organic one with the mother apple in it. And if you can have 2 teaspoons of the apple cider vinegar in a little bit of water before each meal, then that not only just helps you digest your proteins and your foods more efficiently, it increases the production of your stomach acid. And when your stomach acid is higher, it increases the production of bile from your liver, and that helps you bind onto toxins and break down our fats more efficiently. But apple cider vinegar also helps us release the glucose from foods more slowly. So you've got an even influx of the glucose from your food at that meal that you're having it before. And that can reduce your sensitivity, increase your sensitivity to insulin and reduce that insulin resistance. So it's a really easy thing to do and quite cheap if you're doing it long term. You just get really used to having it, and it's really lovely. I've been doing it for a very long time. But that is a really important tip, apart from having less carbohydrates. And you need to look at lowering cortisol as well, and that means lowering stress. Cortisol is one of our stress hormones, but it's also high when you've got inflammation in the body. So if you have anything inflammatory, like arthritis or a bowel problem or allergies, anything sort of itchy, red skin in your body, or you've got asthma, then you do have a lot of inflammation in your body, and you want to control that as much as possible. And also with stress, you want to control the cortisol. And one thing I really love the most to reduce cortisol and stress is magnesium. Because of the majority of people are magnesium deficient, it's just like a no-brainer to take it anyway. You're probably quite deficient, like most people are, unless you're taking it already. And magnesium is really hard to get from our food because it's deficient in our soil, in Australia anyway. So try and have some magnesium, and if you're on any medications or supplements, please check with your health practitioner if it's okay to take with what you're already on. But if you're not, then you can safely take 200 milligrams elemental 1 to 3 times daily, depending on how much stress you've got and if you can't sleep and all those other sorts of things. So try and start with a minimal amount of 200 milligrams a day of magnesium. That would be very, very helpful. And if you can find it with chromium and zinc, then these 3 nutrients can help balance your blood sugar levels and also help reduce that resistance to insulin. So I hope you've enjoyed these tips. If you'd like to know more, if you're suffering through perimenopause or menopause, and if your middle-age spread is just driving you mad and everything else is out of control, then why not consider joining up to Magical Menopause, which is a membership that myself and Mary McLeod, a life transformation coach, we're both hosting and running for some of you lovely women to transform your life, your hormones, and your body, mind, and spirit. And it starts in 2 weeks. It starts on the 25th of March. And check out the sign up link below because it's got lots more information on it. It'll go through everything that you need to know, through all the modules, what you can expect, and exactly what you receive in this membership. It's a value-packed, amazing membership, and you won't be sorry if you join. We will nourish you and transform your life if you join, and you can feel wonderful again and not feel like this time of your life is just not fun, because it should be amazing, and that's what we're here to help you with. So check out the link. If you've got any questions, then put a question in the chat box or contact me on Facebook or on my website, and I'll look forward to speaking to you soon, and have a wonderful time wherever you are in the world.